Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tour of my home office that I have at my house downstairs in my basement, and everything that pertains to Poshmark is done in this room. So as you've seen in the description, I am a reseller. I resell over on Poshmark, and I do it pretty much full-time. I've done it full-time since August of last year, and so I wanted to just do a tour and just talk about the equipment that I use, why I use it, and let you know where you can find it in case you are thinking about being a reseller. I know when I was, possibly thinking about being a reseller, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, very similar to the one that I'm doing today, because it was extremely helpful for me to learn from other people and just learn what type of equipment that other resellers used. And so this video will show that, anywhere from my photography, my inventory system, my packaging and shipping, my steamer, all of that kind of stuff is going to be in this video for you all to see. I will also link below in the description what items that I purchased and where I purchased them from. So if you see something that you're like, I need to have that for my business, you can purchase it very simply by clicking the link below. Also, if you're new here, I would love to have you here, so hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell button, because I know that it notifies you when I upload a new video, and I plan on uploading at least once a week in the next year, in the current year, I'm sorry, pretty often. And so I would love to have you guys here. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then continue watching. Alright everyone, so here's my office. This is just kind of as you are walking in the door is behind me, and you're going to walk in, and I'll just start kind of over here on the left here. So this is where I do all of my photographs with my mannequin. I also do hanging lays or flat lays, I guess you can call them. I have a command hook up here that I put a hanger into right here and lay it in front of my background. I don't really do flat lays anymore unless they're small, because it was killing my back bending over to do the photographs in the flat lays. So I hang them with a hanger up there. Works great for me. So this is a new backdrop. It still has the creases, which I really need to steam out. I just haven't had a chance. But underneath I have another background I will show you. It is more of a subway tile or something like that. They are both white. I definitely prefer a white background for photographs, which was part of a problem, a little bit of a problem when I first started, because this is the room I use, and as you can see, the walls are this really like warm cream color, and a lot of the photographs just were not coming out crisp. They had a lot of warmth to them. And so I got, first of all, I got a fabric backdrop, but to me it wasn't coming out crisp because it was a fabric, and it also was getting dirt on it easy because it was a fabric. So this is actually a vinyl. I don't know if you can kind of hear. It's a vinyl, and so cleaning it is super easy. I don't have to worry about hair or anything sticking to it, because I do have a Labradoodle who sheds quite a bit, and so he likes to come in here and sometimes lays down over here, and it was getting hair on my fabric. So I got these. Both of them are pretty inexpensive on Amazon. I will link those below if I can find it. This one that's up now I found actually at a wholesale store. I paid $2 for it. They may sell it on eBay, I don't know. But the one behind there is definitely on eBay for, I want to say $15, but I could be wrong. And then this mannequin I actually got on Walmart.com for about $30. I had some kind of coupon or something like that. I think they do run $39. And then this is just a good old measuring tape I found. You can get these at the dollar store. But these are definitely, everything that you photograph, you need to be measuring, because that just covers you if people are not sure if the size is going to fit or what have you. So anyway, that's where I do all my photographs, right in here. There for a while I was using our sunroom, but it's upstairs, and having to lug all of my inventory up there to do the photographs was just getting a little too much. And also, when you're in a sunroom, you can only photograph certain times of the day. So obviously I had to do it in the middle of the day. Couldn't do it at night or in the morning, because then there would be shadows. So I just decided to do it down here, which meant I needed to purchase a lighting kit. So these are my two box lights. Hopefully it's not washing out too much. They are telescopic, which is awesome. I can raise them and lower them, angle them however I want. This room is really dark without these, So I did make these purchases. Now, when I was starting out as a reseller, I thought these were going to be so expensive, and some of them are, but these were super reasonable. They were $25 a piece, and they actually came with a replacement bulb. So I have a replacement bulb for both of these. I've used these since September, and I've never had an issue with them. So they have a really long cord that comes with it, on-off switch. Like I said, they're telescopic. You can angle them however you want. They're great. So that's what I use for my photos. I just angle both of them on whatever I'm photographing, and there's that. So I will link those below as well for you guys if you want to purchase those. Once again, it's from Amazon. A lot of my stuff is from Amazon because I have Amazon Prime, so the shipping is free. So anyway, moving right along. So over here I have, let me angle this light so it's not washing you guys out. Okay. So over here I have just my normal rack. This is just probably from Walmart or something. It's just a rack that you can hang clothes on. The ends of it telescopes out so you can have room for the handbags that I have there. And there's actually underneath here just like a bar for jeans or pants or something like that. I never use that bar. So anyway, I just got this just to put some different inventory and stuff. Like I have some belts in here, but I'm going to put some scarves and stuff like that just to kind of keep everything organized. Back there is just my filming tripod. I don't use it for photographs as much anymore. I think it's just easier to use my phone and not put it on anything. Down here I have just some stuff that needs to be listed. Over here is some stuff that needs to be put up into inventory. Also down in there is my gifts with purchase. I have bags and some stuff like that. Over here is my steamer. This is a very inexpensive steamer that I got from Tuesday Morning, which is just a discount store. I want to say I paid $29.99 for this. It is very basic. You know, it doesn't get as hot as some of the other ones, I think. But the water reservoir is just back here. And then it's super easy on-off switch. So that's what I use. And I, of course, hang the items from here. And it works really well. So I do steam all of my items because they do come from a thrift store. And there's bacteria and stuff like that. And instead of having to wash it, I use my steamer. It's way more cost effective for me. And it also kills more bacteria than just washing in the washing machine. So that is what I use. So this is the closet. Let's see about the lighting situation. Okay, so in here I have my like bigger sweaters, coats. You know, there's things that aren't going to store as well because they're bulky. Those are all in here. A dress is in here. I have some dresses back in here. And then I have some of my nicer pants. Like these are all my new with tag Free People items. And so I have those hanging in here as well. Some Lululemon tops are in here. Just my nicer items all hang here. Back in there I have a ton of just hangers that I can use. And then down here is my like yard sale stuff. Just stuff that I decided not to list because I didn't think it would do well, or just it's on the cheaper side, or inventory that's been sitting for a while. Okay, so let's talk about inventory now. So my inventory system I actually just redid because I had, let's see, I had these cardboard boxes that says B on them, and I had them all up and down here with all of my inventory in there. Now that worked okay for me, but I was running out of room because I could only fit 2 of those cardboard boxes on each level. And then of course you can only fit so much inventory in there. So I decided to go with this for a few reasons. One, when it's, you know, empty, or when there's not a lot of inventory in there, you can see. So you can see I have some space in here. So it's just easier for me to look and see and say, okay, I can put some inventory in here. And it's just so much easier to be able to see in there. The lids close like that, so you can stack them, which is really nice. I did have these on here, but the weight limit was just too much. I think there's quite a bit of inventory in there, and so I was worried it was going to collapse because this is just plastic shelving. And so I've moved just some different stuff. I have my denim on here, which is not as organized as I would like it, but that's just what I'm going to use for now. I'm hoping to maybe get a better system. I did have those in tubs like this as well, but it was just hard for me to bend down and go through it to find the jeans. So these are more like level with me and like level with my body, so it's just easier to look through the denim. Up there, I just have some of my accessories are in those 3 boxes on the right. Hats are on the left. There's some shoes, these are my nicer shoes that I have already packaged a little bit, like they're in plastic. They're pretty much ready to go in the mail. They just need to be taped up. And then I also have some more shoes over here on a stand. I'm hoping to eventually get them all boxed up and over here. They just do take up a lot of space, so that's why I've been kind of hesitant to put them over here, but I do have some room for them there. This box is actually hangers. So we have a Kmart in our area that went out of business, and they were selling these huge boxes full of hangers, and it was buy one get two free. So I got a ton of hangers for free. Let's see, down here is my shipping boxes and supplies. So I'm going to show you really quickly the ones that I like to use the best and why I use them. So the first one is going to be these. These are just a priority mail, let's see, padded flat rate envelope. And they are obviously padded with bubble wrap, which is really nice. I think that it keeps, you know, your items in good condition during shipping. These are free on the USPS website, and I actually had that delivered because it was a huge pack. So it was delivered for free, and I will link that below. Maybe one day I'll do a video on how you can get those, but it's super self-explanatory. And if you have questions, just comment below. I'd love to help you guys out. So I have some other boxes. These are going to be the shoe box that I just showed you, but my absolute favorite box for bundles and things like that, if I can get it out, is this medium. Let's see, medium flat rate box, and it's just the perfect size for shipping bundles. But anytime you use a box, you're going to have to schedule a pickup or take it into the post office, because obviously your mailbox isn't big enough to fit those. And then I also like these. So these are it has the dimensions on it. I don't see like a size. You know, normally it says medium flat rate. I think this is still considered a medium box. Maybe I'm just overlooking it, but oh, there it is, medium flat rate box, but it's different. So that one opens up to just a rectangle. This one is more oblong and more thin. So it's really, really great for packaging. See, there's the thickness of it. It's really great for packaging purses or a coat or like a bigger sweater or something like that. So I use those quite a bit. So those are my favorite ones. I also use poly mailers that I'll show you here in just a second. So that's kind of how I have my inventory set up. Basic inventory. Each of my items have inventory number, and then they go into a specific bin that has a letter. So pretty self-explanatory on that. Okay, so moving along. So this is an old dresser that I've had in my family for years. So it is all beat up, which is totally fine for what I use it for. So let's see. So this is actually a new rug I just bought for my flat lays for accessories, shoes, purses, smaller things like that. So underneath I have a measuring tape. So I do a lot of my measuring of my sweaters, jackets, things like that. Jeans, I have to use the other tape just to do the rise and inseam and things like that. But this just pulls out and lays over. So I'm using it for two different things, which is great. So there's kind of what that looks like. It just kind of droops down, makes a really pretty backdrop. And then up underneath, I actually have this thick poster board. So if I get something that maybe has a lot of a pattern or something like that, then I will use that along with this one and make more of a box kind of for that. Anyway, so over here for my shipping supplies, I like to include these stickers on my shipping. So this one just says, please leave me a 5-star if you're happy with your purchase. This one, instead of including thank you notes, I just put these on my items. And then there's just my logo. You can purchase these anywhere. They have them on Amazon. I'll link below, and they just have a template, and you can make however you want. You can make whatever logo or whatever like that. These I purchased from Amazon as well, and just a huge pack of those. I don't know how much they were, but I'll link those below for you. All of my inventory goes in a clear bag, and then it goes into either a poly mailer or a box depending on what all they order. So these are just on Amazon. It does have the label, you know, the warning label on the back. But the reason I chose these, I've tried a few different ones, is these are resealable. So once you take this strip off and you seal it, and then say you get a question about the item and you're not sure about, you know, or maybe a measurement that someone asked for that you didn't do in your original listing and you need to open it. So if If you get the other clear ones, you have to go and cut it open, and then you've wasted the bag. And so I was getting tired of having to do that, and it's just more cost effective to get these. They were the same price, I think, or very similar, to get the ones that reseal. So I can seal this, and if someone later comes back and says, hey, you know, what is the size of the length of the sleeve? So I don't normally put that in my description. I put the chest, armpit to armpit, I put the waist sometimes, and I put the length, but I don't put the length of the sleeve. So say someone was like, hey, I need to know the length of the sleeve, or whatever, I can open this up and reseal it, and I don't have to waste the bag. So these are on Amazon. I want to say they were $18 for 100 of them, or something like that. I will link those below. Obviously this is 8 by 10, I think, and so it's not going to fit everything. So obviously jeans are not going to fit in here, sweaters, jackets, and stuff like that. So I do have these. I know a lot of other people use these. These are just the Walmart. They're called bread bags. I don't know that it even says bread bag on here. I don't know, but it just says twist tie extra large bags, great for rolls and breads, but they're called bread bags, is what they were originally called. You get 100 bags, and it's like $3.50. I'll link that below as well. I get these at Walmart, super cheap. So these are just bigger. Let me see the dimensions. They're 10 by 14. So I fit a lot of sweaters. My jeans go in these. These do not seal or anything like that. They have just, you open them, slide the item in, and then I just tape it up with clear tape and just make sure it's presented well. So those are the two items that I use in my shipping. If it's a coat or something like that, I'll probably wrap it in like craft paper, like some paper, like this is craft paper. So I'll wrap it in something like that just to keep it, you know, safe during shipment if it won't fit in these bags. Okay, so once I've wrapped them, say I had just a single blouse, I would just slide it in here. These poly mailers are on Amazon. I'll link below. And this is the, just probably 8 by 10 or 10 by 13. I'm not sure, but this one's bigger. So this one is going to be for my normal shirt purchases. Like leggings will fit in here. You could probably fit some lightweight sweater or something like that in here, but jeans do not fit in these bags. Jeans I have to fit in this bag, which is just bigger. These are not resealable. So once you've sealed these, both of them, you know, you just have to cut it open and retape it or whatever. But there are different thicknesses, and so you need to make sure you're researching that, because if it's not thick, it could possibly break during shipping or whatever. But these were both really inexpensive poly mailers, so there's the size difference for you. But they're both just really cute, and I ship a lot of my stuff this way because it can go right into the mailbox. No bag or no boxes needed, and it's just easier this way. So, alrighty, over here I have a scale. This I just purchased on Amazon as well. It's just mainly so I know not to go over the 5-pound weight limit for Poshmark. I do sell a little bit on eBay, so knowing how much stuff weighs is important. Pencil sharpener. Alright, so this is my bag tree. I have my bags on here. I don't have all of them. Some of them are up in the closet too, just because they wouldn't all fit. But this is where I hang all of my bags, and just that way they're not getting damaged in some type of way. They're just kind of hanging there. They do collect dust sometimes. You have to dust them off a little, but there's that. There's the shoes that I showed you earlier. Here is the desk. This is where I do a lot of my work, because there's my computer. I have just a laptop. I'm hoping to get an iPad soon. And then I have, my husband gave me this old monitor, so I have 2 monitors, which really helps to make things easy for me. When there's a sale or something like that, I can switch from the sale screen over to here to my Google Sheets, which is where I have all of my inventory information, where the items are located and things like that. Google Sheets is free for you to use. It is just like Excel. It's like a spreadsheet, and I use it all the time, every single day, to keep track of my inventory. So just kind of a little helpful hint. Over here, I've got some candles because I love candles, stickers, thank you cards. I do send out thank you cards if someone does a bundle or like a big purchase. And I've got some more thank you stickers over here, a bunch of thank you notes over here, just some different stuff. All right, here's what a lot of resellers are very interested in purchasing. This is the Dymo 4XL label writer. So all my labels are printed out of this thermal printer, which means I don't have to buy ink, which is amazing. And I don't have to buy paper either, because you buy the rolls for it. And I absolutely love it. It cuts my shipping time in like half, because I was having to open up the label on here, print it on my big giant you know, regular laser, not laser, laser printer, and then having to cut it out and put it on my item and ship it. And so this is instant, like it prints it instantly, and I love it. So definitely a good purchase for me. This is how I've been storing my receipts this year. Just one of these good old, has the little tip, and you just put them on there. And at the end of the month, I've been uploading them to QuickBooks. I just downloaded that app. I got it for free with my tax return. And I'm going to try it out. So you can just scan your receipts in, which is awesome. And it does all the work for you. So this is where I've been just putting my receipts to keep track of them. Let's see. There's all my paperwork. I guess that's about it. So anytime there's a purchase, I will wrap it and put it in this outgoing box. And then that way I'll take it out to the mailbox. And I guess that's about it. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, so this is my home office. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, if you're curious about a certain thing that I've showed you and I haven't linked it below from Amazon or wherever I purchased it, then please ask me. I don't mind to answer any questions that you have.